It seems that there is nothing safer than a simple tomato, bright, juicy, full of mass and vitamins. However, it is not that simple. Some people consume it for years and then wonder why they start experiencing joint pain or allergic reactions that seemingly come out of nowhere. And all of this can begin with an ordinary salad. Why is this not talked about? Why does the truth become known only when it is too late? Today, we will discuss how a tomato can be both a beneficial ally and an unnoticed enemy. Most importantly, we will explore how to consume it correctly to gain only benefits. The first thing to know is that tomatoes are healthy, but not for everyone. They are rich in vitamin C and antioxidants, especially lycopene, a natural pigment that gives tomatoes their red color. Research at Harvard has shown that people with high levels of lycopene in their blood are less likely to suffer from strokes and cardiovascular diseases. Additionally, lycopene strengthens bones and skin and may reduce the risk of cancer, particularly prostate and lung cancer. However, tomatoes can also be harmful. If you experience heartburn, stomach pain, heaviness after eating, joint pain, or skin rashes, do not rush to blame age or stress. Sometimes the problem lies in your diet. Tomatoes and other nightshades can exacerbate inflammatory processes in some individuals, especially during flare-ups of arthritis, gout, or autoimmune diseases. In one study, participants with arthritis were advised to eliminate tomatoes for 1 month, and approximately 10% of them showed improvement in their condition. Another recommendation is to avoid eating tomatoes on an empty stomach. Many people consume them in salads or on sandwiches in the morning, and then feel heaviness and heartburn. The acids in tomatoes can irritate an empty stomach, especially if it is sensitive or has high acidity. It is better not to consume them on an empty stomach, and certainly not to wash them down with coffee. Moreover, the skin and seeds contain substances that can irritate the intestines. Sometimes, after consuming tomatoes, individuals may experience back and knee pain, as well as skin rashes. If you have joint or skin issues, this could be a reaction from your body. The liver may struggle to process them, leading to inflammation and rashes as a response. An interesting fact: tomato juice contains chlorogenic acid. It is considered beneficial for blood vessels and skin, but when the liver is overloaded, the effect can be the opposite. So how can we consume tomatoes beneficially? Not on an empty stomach, and not in large quantities. It is better to stew or bake them in sauces or add them to borscht. After thermal processing, lycopene is absorbed 3 to 4 times better. And if you add a little vegetable oil, the effect will be even stronger. By the way, research has shown that individuals who regularly consumed tomato sauce with olive oil experienced less skin damage from ultraviolet rays. The effect reached nearly a 40% reduction in damage. It is important to listen to your body. If you feel heaviness after eating or notice strange reactions on your skin, take a break. Try eliminating tomatoes from your diet for 70 days and see if your condition improves. It is quite simple. Nutrition should be supportive, not harmful. And if you do not notice any problems, enjoy your favorite dishes, but remember to practice moderation. You know your body better than anyone else. Only you can determine what works for you and what does not. Listen to yourself, not to public opinion or trendy fads. Then food will truly become your medicine. How often do you eat tomatoes? Share in the comments and take care of your health.